Is going on, gents? It's RPM here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man can only take so much disrespect before he finally decides today's the day. Gentlemen, here we have another husband who decided to take matters into his own hands after feeling the knife of betrayal that was put into his back. Yep. Now, this article was published on the 15th of March. Trucker convicted in double termination reviewed hidden camera video of his wife's affair while on the road, DA says. Man, that is a fear that every husband has in the back of their mind, especially truck drivers, military, pretty much every husband that has a job that keeps him away from home for a long period of time. You're out there making money, working for the family, and what does your wife do? She plunges a fucking blade in your back. Jordi Hussein Soljanovic was arrested after he tried to flee to Bosnia with his daughter's son and son's girlfriend. That's interesting. Why would he take his son's girlfriend? But that's neither here nor there. A man will spend the rest of his life in prison without parole after he was convicted of offlining his wife and her lover in their Southwest Houston home in 2018. To that, I simply say this. Got him! Got him! Now let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! Jordi Hussein Soljanovic, 46, who's a Bosnian immigrant, shot and offlined his wife, Adriana Perez, and her boyfriend, Omar Santamaria Ruiz, on October 2nd, 2018. Gentlemen, if you decide to knowingly sleep with a married woman, you get what you get. You get what you get. Especially once you know she's married, hey, all bets are off. According to a release from the Harris County District Attorney's Office, Soljanovic was a long-haul truck driver and had installed a secret camera in his home, which he reportedly monitored while he drove. It was in the camera that he saw Perez and Santamaria Ruiz at the house. That's when he returned and terminated both of them in the closet of the main bedroom. Once again, he got him. Upon hearing the gunshots, Soljanovic's and Perez's children woke up. After the shooting, Soljanovic and his adult son took the bodies to Louisiana. Santamaria Ruiz's body was dumped in the woods outside of Natchitoches, pretty sure I butchered that, Louisiana, while Perez's body was dumped near Atchafalaya River outside of Baton Rouge. The release read, Soljanovic's 21-year-old son pleaded guilty in 2022 for tampering with evidence, namely a corpse, in exchange for a 5-year prison sentence. Following the shooting, authorities said Sojanovic sold his Houston home and fled to Mexico City with his 2 young daughters, his son, and his son's 16-year-old daughter. Okay, that cleared up the previous, miswriting about his son's girlfriend. So it was his son's daughter, basically his granddaughter. Upon learning of the double termination charge, Sojanovic tried flying with the kids back to Bosnia. He was detained in London, where he was then returned to Houston and arrested by HPD and the FBI. Quote unquote, this man offlined 2 people, including the mother of his children, and tried to flee the country to escape responsibility, Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg said. Excuse me, you raggedy bitch. Where's the responsibility for the wife who cheated on the innocent husband who was doing his job to make sure she had a good life? Oh, that's right. We live in a society that openly tells women it's okay to cheat on your husband. Why? Because women in the past were cheated on by their husbands. Oh, yeah, that's all well and good. Yeah, the particular article that I'm going to talk about later, yeah, in my humble opinion, more men are going to put on the mask. Quote unquote, we know that domestic violation can escalate to offlining, and that is why it is important to seek justice for the victim in cases like this. No, actually, the true victim took matters into his own hands. Yeah. Once again, we live in a society that continuously victimizes us men, but yet at the same time tells us we can never be victims. But hey, the scales will balance themselves. After an 8-day trial, Sojanovic was convicted of capital termination and immediately sentenced. What more needs to be said, gentlemen? What more honestly needs to be said in situations like this? Anyway, let's get to that scorecard, shall we? 4 location. Went down in the home. Gotta give it a 10. Method of execution. Definitely the problem-solving pistol. Gotta give it a 5. Psychological impact. I'm going to give this one a 10 because the children were in the house, but they didn't see it actually go down. And for the brutality factor, he got them both. So, of course, I'm going to up that to a 15. So, Jordy, slug slinger, Sojanovic gets a score of 40. Gentlemen, there was recently an article that was put out that was covered by a few content creators. And yeah, more wives than ever are now cheating on their husbands. And you have feminists that say that that is empowering. Gentlemen, marriage is dead. It truly is dead. But the fact that you would have women who openly say that, yes, cheating on your husband, who by all rights has not done anything bad to you, that just shows you the absolute decay of this modern society. And guess what? Since women are going to sit back and say that wives should cheat on their husband and face no repercussions, I'm going to sit back and say, you know what? I hope more men put that mask on. The quote unquote justice system is not going to do anything about it. Ironic, isn't it? No fault divorce, yet it's the husband that has to bear the financial burden. So basically, they're saying, no, it's nobody's fault, but husband, you still have to pay for it. Wait a minute. How is that no fault divorce? No, it's basically saying it's the man's fault regardless. But what more can I say? More and more men are going to end up putting on that mask. Hey, this is the world that has been created. But I've rambled on long enough. Read the article. Let me know what you guys think. And wives around the world who think they're going to listen to articles like this, and their friends who say, yeah, girl, you should go out with that girls' nights out. And yeah, you should get throttled by another man. Understand this. The power you think you have in that scenario will go out. Feminism and the friends who think that it's okay for you to do so will go out right along with it. Because believe you me, more and more husbands who are put into a corner by the divorce court, the family court system, guess what they're going to do? They're going to say, okay, I got no way out of this. Jail is over my head regardless. So yeah, I'll go in the cage, but I'm going to put you in that pine box. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM, I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black